What's going on, y'all? Listen, am I a little bit too close? Girl, who cares? Let me see. Okay, that's good. Listen, so we are here for another What It Is, all right? As y'all can see, I'm in my little break room. Well, I'm in one of the study rooms up in my job, okay? But I'm on break. And I just wanted to go ahead and record this now so that y'all can get it a little bit earlier than I put it out last week. I like giving it to y'all a little bit earlier. I feel like it's a little bit more considerate, especially, you know, since sometimes the What It Is be a longer video. So y'all can have all day or whatever if y'all want to watch it right when I put it up to watch it and, you know, get your day going past or whatever. So I be considerate and thinking of y'all or whatever. But hopefully, I pray that all of y'all are doing good and y'all safe. Okay, this weather, I'm gonna need it to I need fall to hurry up and get here. At this point, I need fall to hurry up and get here. Yesterday, it was over 90 degrees. It was over 95 degrees outside, and I was just like, what is this, death? Okay, it's not the fact that it was 95 degrees. It was 95 degrees plus a bunch of humidity, okay? Put them two together, bitch, you can't breathe when you go outside. And I feel so bad for y'all that's in states that got in places that be over 100 degrees. I wouldn't be able to survive, okay? I know I be clowning y'all southern people or whatever when y'all get a little bit of snow, and you 100% correct. I will melt if I come down there in that goddamn heat, bitch. Girl, I just got mad. I just got mad thinking about it because my God, I'm sweating in my shoes, okay? I'm sweating in my shoes. Why is that? Why is it this hot, okay? In August, it's supposed to be cooling down, not warming the fuck up, all right? But anyway, let's get into this video. As you can see, I got my Aaliyah shirt on. I just had to wear it, you know what I'm saying? You know, in commemoration of the fact that today is unfortunately the 20th anniversary of her passing. It's been 20 damn years. Like, Aaliyah would have been 42 years old. Like, for real, like, it ages me. It ages me, first of all, but it's just sad. It's sad to think about. I already know, like, when they finally released the Aaliyah album, it's gonna be probably a couple of songs. I'm gonna probably listen to the album all the way through for the first time in a minute in full. And then it's gonna be a couple of songs that I'm just have to skip because they just make me tear up and get me emotional all the time. When Aaliyah passed away, I could not listen to It's Whatever, okay? It's whatever you want it to be. I don't know, it was something about the melody or whatever. It was just real, I don't know. See, even talking about it, it just does something to me. But for some reason, like, it's not a sad song, but for some reason, it just touched me in a different way when she passed away. But, you know, that's what's going on. And then, of course, ever since this whole release plan about her having her music out and Barry finally releasing stuff, it's just been chaos after chaos, drama after drama with him and the family, whether or not they are on the same page, which they are not, okay? But, you know, I tried to respect, I said this before, I tried to respect their wishes, but girl, I had to get my stuff. I had to. I just gave in, you know? But, you know, Miss Diane, her mom, Dana Houghton, her mama came out and basically said that I don't know if they're changing how people can come to Aaliyah's final resting place, or if they're, you know, basically going to switch her resting place. I don't know, because it's just a mess that happened with this author that came up there allegedly, you know, because, and I say allegedly because somebody's gonna say something. Why y'all say? Because we try to protect ourselves, okay? Because, you know, people like to come after people, and just in case to protect yourself, that's a given, okay? But she had a book out, okay? And it's an unauthorized biography about Aaliyah written by this lady named Kathy Landali, okay? And it's called Baby Girl, better known as Aaliyah. And it's supposed to have never before told stories or whatever about Aaliyah, her relationships, and all of this stuff. And so, you know, she comes off as if she's a fan but the way that she moving, in a sense, I don't like unauthorized material unless it was, you know, given permission by the person or the person's estate or the person's family if they're no longer here. You feel me? You know, I feel like when you put out unauthorized anything, you're just trying to eat off of that person. That's what I feel like. You're just trying to eat off of that person, because is it going to the family? It's not going to the family, I'm pretty sure. The proceeds is going to her pocket, into her publishing company pocket. That's where it's going to, you know? And so the family didn't want to speak to her. She said she tried to get somebody to talk to or whatever, but of course they did not want to speak to her. She said most likely because of legal stuff that was going on. And I'm like, what legal things? Truth be told, she probably dug up some stuff that they didn't want put out there. You know what I'm saying? And Miss Aaliyah's mom had put out a statement or whatever the day before, and saying that I guess she did have something planned for part of the remembrance of Aaliyah's anniversary of her passing, but because this lady allegedly went down there and released this book and was using the gravesite or whatever to be a place to promote it, I was like, wait a minute, what? That shit's weird. Somebody outside. Okay, I was like, that's weird as hell. You gonna go to the grave site? Now, she said she didn't. She said she ain't take no pictures or whatever. But I don't know who to believe at this point, and it's just all a mess. Truth be told, like I said, it's unauthorized, meaning you did not have the authority. You were not given the authority, so therefore, I'm not purchasing it, you know. And I'm a fan of Aaliyah, y'all know that, but I'm not going to be purchasing it, and it is what it is. All it takes is one person or one thing to mess up something that was going to happen. But I hope that family has some peace, some way, somehow. I'm going to reserve my feelings that I truly want to say about the parents. I mean, because the father's no longer here. You know, I just want to know if that lady probably found some stuff about how deep it goes with the beginning of her career. Did you know? Did you feed your daughter too? Let me stop. I'm not gonna do that. 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 But y'all know exactly where I was gonna go. Y'all will probably put it down in the comments, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because we all thinking it. But hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that, let's get into some good news though. Okay, the good news of the matter is, listen, it's secure. I don't know, what are we going to do for Insecure? Because Insecure really came in, and I was here for it from the beginning because I was a fan of Issa Rae from Jump, because the Aqua Black Girl series that was on YouTube. And when I found out that she'd made it off of YouTube and then she's on HBO of all places, and I was like, oh snap. And now you taking it from the web series on YouTube to TV. I expected it to be cool. I did not expect to like it as much as I did, and I did not know, and I don't even think any of us knew that we was all going to be drawn in and it was going to have this much attention as it has and be as successful as it has. But baby, we got to do something for the last season. The last season is coming in October. So that means most likely that no, it will be over this year. We will get the last episode of Insecure this year. Like, I understand where Issa is coming from. Like, you know, some people have to understand when to end a good thing on a high note, okay? And not to keep dragging it out until it gets to a point where you get to that last 2 or 3 seasons, where the last couple of seasons where it's just not that good. We've seen how that be with a few sitcoms. I'm gonna be 100% honest. When it comes to like sitcoms like Martin, that 5th season, I don't even watch it. The last season, I don't even watch it, okay? Because it's not as funny to me, and yeah, it's just not my cup of tea. But, you know, I watched it a few times, but I wouldn't, that's not my go-to. If I look at the box series or whatever, I would just stop at like season 4, for real, the season before the last. So, hey, you know, how y'all feel about it being in the last season? What do y'all think is going to happen? Any prediction? Put it down in the comments. Do y'all think that Lawrence is really finna be a daddy, okay? Do you think they gonna come back and Condola is still gonna be pregnant? Or, you know, well, after the pandemic, if we keeping up with real time, you know, a year has went past. Hasn't it been a year? It's been a year, right? Okay, so that would mean if Condola actually carried the baby and went through full term with the baby would be here at least a few months. You know what I'm saying? So do you think he coming back with an actual, it's gonna be Daddy Lawrence? Do you think Issa and Lawrence gonna get back together? I really hope they don't. I want her to move on. I closed the chapter in that book and y'all just be friends, okay? If that's what it is, you want him in your life so bad, just be friends, all right? Because y'all got history. But, you know, it wasn't his fault that timing. It was just timing, okay? It was just timing that messed it up with them. But I just need them to close that chapter. Do you think Molly and Issa gonna be, their bond is gonna get stronger after the little fallout they had? And do you think it's a little bit fractured still? I don't know. Like, I hope they give Kelly a little bit more role too. I watched Natasha Rothwell in White Lotus. She did such a good job. She is such a versatile actress, okay? Because you couldn't tell me that she wasn't just a comedian. I didn't know that she had like dramatic chops on her, okay? So, you know, she can play any role. Plus, she was in Wonder Woman 1984 too, you know, so she out here doing her thing. And if you haven't watched White Lotus on HBO, I suggest you watch it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I liked it. But yeah, Insecure is coming in October. The VMA is coming up on the 15th next month. And it was just announced that Chloe Bailey, okay, the duo, sister duo, Chloe and Halle, she will be performing her new single, Have Mercy. Mind you, I had Lily just tweeted the day before they had announced that she gonna be on the MTV Music Awards performing her single. I had just tweeted, girl, you can keep it. You can keep the single because you keep on playing. You will not bring it out. Now, you teased us with it when it was your birthday, which was probably a month or two ago. Girl, I don't know, but it's been a minute and it's been all over TikTok. They've been hounding your ass. You put up something saying it's coming August what? You don't put a date. You just say August. August is almost over with. We only got a couple more days in August, okay? A few more days this week, all right? And we ain't got the single yet. If it ain't coming Friday, bitch, you can keep it, okay? I'm sorry. I know she gonna do good though. You know, she performs, she showed us she performs well, okay? Cause y'all go back to when she did that Nina Simone and she was doing all that burlesque shit, girl. I'm looking forward to it. I think she about to be bringing out a new album to herself. Truth be told, I don't want them to go and do their solo things this early in their career, but at this point it was kind of inevitable. And I say what basically pushed her to do it, if she is about to bring out this solo album, what kind of pushed her to do it is the fact that they actually had to separate for Halle to go overseas to film The Little Mermaid, you know. And so I guess she had a whole bunch of time on her hands, so she had to do something, and that's what it is. And I feel as though they're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. If Chloe do bring out an album and she works that or whatever, I think that somehow, some way, they will be able to still come back together and give you the Chloe and Halle experience. Parkwood, they got some magic over there going on, okay? Who needs to be on Parkwood at this point? Because they promoting the hell out of Chloe and Halle. You know, they had some other people over there, but we don't hear about them, and I don't think they on there no more, because they did have a little white girl on there. We don't hear nothing else about them, okay? She either came and went, never brought out a single or nothing. I don't even remember the girl's name, but it's been Chloe and Halle ever since. But what we need to do is we need to get in contact with Normani's people, and they need to see how they can break whatever contract that she's in with whatever label she's in, and she needs to try to get her ass on Parkwood or somewhere else, because what's going on with her situation at this point. Now, I put up a video when Wildside came up and I said, listen, I hope this is the song that pushes her out, keep her name out there, like gives her, you know, the momentum and everything that she needs, that she has not been getting. Normani is one of those artists that'll put out a song, it'll be cute for a couple of weeks, and then we don't hear nothing else. If it wasn't for TikTok, I'm sorry to say this because I actually love the song. I really do like Wild Side. But I have a strong feeling. I have a very strong feeling, and the video was everything, okay? The video was bomb. You know, it was good as shit. I have this feeling that if it was not for TikTok and people trying to learn the choreography on TikTok that's keeping the song alive, we wouldn't hear nothing else about Wild Side, okay? We wouldn't hear nothing else about it. And at this point, I don't see nobody really tweeting about it at this point either, okay? The only thing that people are upset about at this current moment is the fact that she's not performing on the MTV Awards. Unless they changed that a few days ago, they was like, are you performing? Because Cardi B had asked that, and you know, Cardi B got a song with Lizzo and she got a song with Wild Side, and they're both, you know, I guess at one point were really hitting. And so it's like, why isn't this girl not performing? Okay, y'all, when she came out with her last single, Motivation, she was on the stage doing what she had to do there. Y'all let her perform, and to me, I'm gonna be quite honest, I ain't even like Motivation. I ain't like it. The choreography was cute, but I ain't like the song. It was like, okay, and I ain't see the hype of it, okay? This song is more down my alley, and I feel as though she should be up there on that stage, and she should be, especially like, girl, if you don't like the song, girl, tune out the words or whatever and just look at her do the choreography. I want to see her perform that choreography live, okay? But, you know, ain't no words about whether or not she gonna be on the VMA stage, and I think that's kind of messed up. I really think that's messed up, and she needs a whole new team. I knew shit was finna go down. Like, I started getting word when I found out that she said she had to pay for that video herself. The label didn't do it. She paid for that video out of her pocket. And I said, wow, what label are you on? I don't even feel like going through all the details trying to research her shit, but all I can tell is the team ain't working. I mean, her mama came out and said that it ain't the team, it's some shit that's going on behind the scenes, okay? But whatever it is, y'all need to get that shit together. And the way that they treating this girl's career, it's just messed up. It's the same thing like with Tinashe. I don't even listen to Tinashe like that, but I do know that that girl should have at least, because she's a dancer too, and she's a singer as well. You got two of the bomb situations put together, okay? You are a dancer, a singer, all of that stuff. You probably act too. You could be a triple threat, but yet what is going on that people are not projecting these young girls out here, these young women out here, black women just doing their thing? Like, I just don't understand why they can't pop off the way that they need to pop off, because there is no reason why Tinashe nor Normani should not be as big as they need to be. Yeah, their names are out there and people, they got stands and people know of them, but musically, they're not hitting it the way that they need to. And I don't understand that. Who is behind them? Who is the machine behind them? Like, something gotta change. We can't keep on doing the same thing thinking that we're gonna get a different result. That's insanity, you know? But y'all got some thoughts? Put it down in the comments. What I want y'all to do is this. I want y'all to take them goddamn crates back to the store and give them to people that actually need to use them, okay? That's what I want. I really do. We are living in a time where everything is unpredictable. We are in a pandemic, and y'all niggas, because I'm sure it was. Y'all niggas said, you know what? Let me go find 15,000 crates and stack them up like Stairway to Heaven, and let me see, can I touch the clouds and come right back down unscathed, with no railing, no protection or anything but the grass beneath my feet. I said, are we serious? Girl, when I first seen that, the first one that I saw, I said, okay, somebody was just bored and that's it. Next thing you know, it's like 15,000 videos of y'all niggas doing the same thing. I said, girl, y'all just don't believe fat meat is greasy, okay? Y'all don't believe that stuff. Listen, all these people falling, busting their ass, and for what? For what? Please tell me the reason why you guys are doing it. I know it looks fun or whatever, and we're probably bored, something to do, whatever, but y'all really risking y'all bodies, okay? People are falling and busting their backs. This dude said, I seen the video just yesterday. He was like, well, I did the crate challenge yesterday, and this morning, look how my face is. His face was swole the fuck up, because I'm guessing he fell and hit his face on the crates. Let me just tell you this. There's been... my big people, okay? I know we want to be able to do and feel like and be accepted and be like, oh, if they can do it, I should be able to do it too. So don't count me out. No, okay? We have to know our limitations, all right? We have to know our limitations. This challenge is not for us, all right? This challenge is not for us. It shouldn't be for anybody in their vertebrae and their spine and their legs. It should not be for them either, but it is definitely not for us, okay? Once you step on that crate and the crate is starting to sink into the ground because we fed, okay, or the sides are starting to bend automatically and all we did was put one foot up on there, it is not for us. You are not even making it halfway up that thing. You're not making it to the next step, okay? It's too much. It's too much. And when you fall, bitch, you see how hard they falling on the floor and they skinty. When your big ass fall, baby, you're fucked, okay? Trust and believe, because I fell and I fractured my fucking leg before. That was the last time I fell. Let me knock on wood on that one. Let me knock on wood. Because I ever since then, I've been scared. I've been scared. Okay, because I don't want to fall and fracture nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to fall and twist nothing. I don't want to fall and break nothing. Okay, listen, we got to know our limitations. We can't participate in everything. All right, you know, and this ain't for us. I want y'all to take them crates back. Okay, y'all, they doing it up in jail. I said, I'm looking at videos of them doing it in jail and niggas got their phones out. I said, wait a minute. So phones are allowed up in jails like this, all out in the open, ain't contraband or nothing like that? And ain't nobody coming out there confiscating them? I said, what the hell? And then I said, you know what? They do be on TikTok. Baby, they be on TikTok going live all the time. They be all up in the main area, whatever, where they be eating and everything, just all live and everything, not even in a cell, just in the main rec room. I be like, damn. Are y'all on a tablet or on y'all on the phone? Which one is it, okay? I just like, girl, then all of a sudden, y'all should be really ready to wrap this up because, you know, the Caucasians, they got a hold of it. They down there doing it on Hollywood Boulevard in LA with fancy crates and stuff and doing it on concrete too. I said, y'all really trying to die. What is happening? What is happening? Who woke up and said, let me stack these crates up and let me start walking up them? Okay, stairway to Jesus. Okay, melodies from heavens is just gonna fall down on me. No, I said, what is going on? It's funny at first, but now I'm scared for y'all. I'm scared for y'all because some of y'all is falling real hard, okay? And I know some of y'all done cracked something and y'all won't go to the doctor because some of y'all ain't got insurance, okay? Like, stop it. Stop putting your life at risk. What is the reward when you go up and you come down safely? What is the reward? You getting some money out of it? Please don't let it be $5 because I beat your ass. I would have beat your ass for $5, okay? Like, don't do that. Don't do that, all right? I don't... Okay. Y'all did the crate challenge. Don't lie. Don't lie. Okay. But anyway, moving on from that. I guess congratulations is in order to Nicole Ari Parker. She's supposed to be in the new upcoming Sex and the City reboot. I guess she is supposed to be replacing Kim Cattrall's character who plays Samantha, since she's no longer on the show. So I don't know. I just put that out there, and you know, I only mention it because it's Nicole Ari Parker and I like her. She's very pretty to look at, and I don't watch Sex in the City, so I don't care. I just wanted to mention it. That's all it is. But anyway, she got a job, okay? Javante Davis was on a private plane Saturday that crashed. It took off. It tried to take off, but then it came right back down, and you know, he recorded that whole thing. Let me tell you something. I don't do that shit. I be scared when I see y'all on these small planes. I be scared when I see people on the private planes. And then, oh my God, and we talking about this when Aaliyah passed away. This is the anniversary of her death. She was on the private plane, a small private plane, and it took up, came right back down. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, like, so fortunate, because it could have been worse. You know, y'all got to be careful. Y'all have to be careful, okay? And people need to, these private airlines or wherever they got these planes and stuff, y'all need to do more than the inspections that y'all been doing that's required to check to see if everything is together, if pieces need to be replaced and stuff like that, you know, because y'all really playing with people's lives at this point. But moving on from that, prayers are in order for Jesse Wright, Reverend Jesse Jackson and his wife. They've been hospitalized with COVID, and I'm pretty sure it's like because they're old age. He's 79, she's 77, and they probably got some pre-existing conditions that's going on right about now, and you know, they just probably trying to monitor them. They didn't say that they were like so out of it or on a vent or whatever, but you know, because of old age, you want to watch them, I guess. And I do think that they were vaccinated, but like I said, a vaccine doesn't mean that you can't get COVID. You know what I'm saying? It's stopping stuff from being extra severe. Baby, we had a little COVID scare, you know, in my family. Almost time my sister had it because, you know, she said she woke up with a sore throat. She was texting me, woken up. She said, I woke up with a sore throat. She said the day before, she was feeling a little scratchy in her throat. And then the next day, she just woke up with a full-blown sore throat. And I was like, oh, wow, you know, because my mom is over there with her. And y'all know, if you've been watching my other channel, I've been talking to y'all about my mom and her health problems. And I was concerned about that. But, you know, they went and did a COVID test. Plus, she needed to do one anyway because they're about to start back school. And, you know, thankfully, it was just a little sore throat. You know, it's nothing more. She's negative. That was the only thing that she had. So we cool on that. I was really scared because, you know, I don't want nobody to experience that. Somebody I already know, a couple of people I already know experienced it. And I wouldn't want them to go through it. You know, they didn't have it extremely bad, but they got through it. And I still wouldn't want them to go through it, you know. So y'all be safe out there. Be safe out there. Don't listen to people like Busta Rhymes that get up there and, you know, talking about the mask and, you know, taking away our civil liberties and, you know, our right to breathe. You can breathe with a mask on. If you couldn't breathe, people in hospitals, the doctors and the nurses that be up in there performing surgeries and stuff for 14 hours, 10 hours plus, they wouldn't be able to breathe. They wouldn't be able to do something like that. So let's stop doing that. Let's stop acting stupid, okay? And putting out this. I just want celebrities to shut up on this information. Shut up about this situation because it is already so much misinformation that's out there, and a lot of people that are being stubborn because and making their decision based off of the fact that this misinformation is being put out there when it comes to these vaccines, when it comes to masks and stuff. And it's just ridiculous at this point. And I'm not here to bash anybody if you don't want to take it. If you do want to take it, I'm fully vaccinated. I haven't had any effects, and I've been vaccinated for a while. So it is what it is. Am I still scared? Yes, I am. Do I still mask up? Yes, I do. Okay, I will forever mask up at this point because I don't feel like this thing is going away anytime soon. You know, and you got all these variants out here, and you literally up there on that stage spewing about, you know, not wearing a mask and all that stuff. It's just like you want your viewers to, your fans or whatever to. You want them to get sick? You want them to get sick? Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I just want these celebrities tank. You know, you putting it up there, oh, it's pro-choice. Okay, technically, yeah, I believe that, okay? You make the choice to do it, but, you know, you also have to suffer the consequences if you don't. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's whether you get it and you don't get it. People had an issue with the fact that it wasn't FDA approved. Well, Pfizer is now. So, you know, now you're going to make up another excuse. And you don't have to make up an excuse as to the reason why you don't want to get the vaccine. Just say you don't want to get it. That's it. We don't need nothing else. Just say you don't want to get it. And nobody should be shamed for it. Just understand that, you know, it's consequences. if you get it or if you don't get it. Both ways, you know what I'm saying? Just know that if you ain't got, listen, don't be around me. Don't be around me. I'm just gonna be saying that because I'm paranoid as hell already. Okay? I'm paranoid as hell already. And if you ain't at least got a mask, you one of those people that don't come around me, please. Don't come around me. We can't be friends. Okay? We can't be cool. Because if you can't at least, you know, try to have consideration for your fellow man, and not just your fellow man, but yourself as well, by just putting a mask on, I just, you know, it's not gonna hurt. It's really not gonna hurt. Okay? But moving on from that, I can't believe he got his ass up there and he said that. You know, at first, you know, the crowd was all into it because he was talking about how, you know, this was like his first concert, or, you know, finally being able to go out and perform after not having to do that in 15 months or so. And they was like, yeah, yeah. And then when he started talking about it, it was like, yeah, yeah. It was kind of getting low, like, oh, is this man really saying it? Yeah, he really said it. Okay. But that's what's going on with that. Like I said, you're not going to get no judgment out of me. You get it, you don't. Just beware of your surroundings, and please remain 6 feet away and be extra careful. And don't say the reason why I'm not getting it is because, you know, you got to build up your immune system. It's people that have had strong immune systems who have got this virus and it did damage to them, or they're no longer here. So you can have the strongest immune system ever. It's still not going to work. It's still not gonna be a guarantee that you're gonna make it through it, or you're not gonna get it. So I'm just saying. Y'all remember when T.I. said all you have to do was drink tea with ginger, lemon, and honey or whatever, because it'll take the virus and you'll swallow it and to go into your stomach, into the stomach acid. I said, what? Sir, shut up. Please shut up. I cannot believe that he said that. That shit was like, what? And that was at the height when nobody knew nothing. There was nothing. Girl, I said, what? You know, hey, it is what it is. Moving on from that. Sonya and Dale Curry. Girl, let me tell you something. All I saw was Curry, and then I saw that he played in the NBA, and then I put 2 + 2 together, and I said, oh, you Stephen Curry's daddy. Okay, that's how I realized who he was. I ain't know nothing about these people. All I know is that they've been together for 33 years, and now they're getting a divorce. And he claiming that she was cheating with some dude from the NHL, and that she living with him and all this stuff, and that this should be the reason why she shouldn't be able to get alimony. She said, not so fast. You've been cheating for so many years and so many times or whatever since we've been together. Okay, that's 1. 2, I never cheated on you, especially at this time, nor during the separation. That's 3. But now that we are separated and we filing or whatever, I do have me a little boo on me. I said, oh, she said, but I live by myself. Okay, I said, this is messy. After 33 years, girl, y'all might as well just said, fuck it. That's exactly what you said. You might as well just went on ahead and lived in your separate quarters on the house, on the compound, okay? Because I'm pretty sure they got a nice big estate or whatever. He go throw him up into the guest house and you stay up in the main house and y'all do whatever y'all got to do or whatever. Girl, I thought this, now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is it like Aisha and Steven like all about, you know, they're like Christian, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean nothing because Christians get divorced and everything and they go through their troubles too. I don't even know why I brought that up. Scratch that from the record. But I don't like when people that many years in get divorced. Like, I can understand if it's a few years in and y'all be like, listen, bitch, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. This ain't it, because it's just, we move too fast, or, you know, we having too many issues already, and it's just stemming from stuff that happened before we got married, and then we carried it in, thinking that it'd be over, and then we got more issue. But 33 years, can you imagine? Wow. That's crazy. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Sha'Carri, there you go, Sha'Carri Richardson. Let's just talk about her for a second. Now, last week, or I should say Saturday, well, that was last week, I got on here And I said, you know, after looking at the fact that, you know, she came out, she boasted about, you know, she bigged herself up and said, you know, she practically said she was like the best, okay? That's basically what her attitude is like. And I feel as though if you are in sport or in a particular craft or whatever, you know, sometimes, especially in sports, sometimes that is good to boost yourself up and to have that type of confidence and a little bit of dose, a little dash of cockiness to you or whatever. That's okay, and that's fine with me. All right, some people don't like it, but it was okay with me. Don't just overdo it. You know, if you want to call yourself the greatest, call yourself the greatest if you can back that up. Meaning that you've already done some things to back it up a little bit, okay? And so at this point, you know, she goes through that little what was it, the 100-meter run race that she came in 9th place with, okay? You come in 9th place, you do your little interview, and it was a lot, but I took it as she still had confidence in herself. So I didn't come down on her for that. I was still here for her because, you know, I saw a lot of people dogging her, making jokes. You know, I knew the jokes was going to fly, but some people, like I said, they were really hating on this girl. And I just didn't understand why they was hating on her so bad at this particular moment. Yeah, you know, she said she was going to, you know, she made it seem like she was going to be that, you know, that number one. And like I said, I didn't think that she was going to win it. I never thought she was going to win it. I thought she was going to come in at least 3rd or 4th place, okay? Because, you know, given how things been going, I kind of figured like she was probably going to be slacking, okay? Like she didn't use this whole month that she was off and dealing with the Olympics or whatever, that she wasn't dealing with the Olympics to train. That's what I felt. And I just felt like she was going to come in at least 3rd or 4th, okay? But she came in 9th. You know, and she still had her little confidence and her little cockiness about her. Fine, because that's what we've been seeing from her. It kind of turns a lot of people off. I was okay with it. But then the shit that just keeps coming out, and literally, if you don't believe me, go back in my video, and I said, yeah, you know, she's young, okay? But how long we gonna use that excuse? But she's also not media trained, and that is clear. And y'all know I'm the main one that get up here and talk about how these celebrities or whatever, they need to get a PR person. They need to get a point person. You know, you got people out here that got jobs in social media managers and all this stuff that control people's social media accounts and stuff like that. She needs to get one of them if that's what she want to be, okay? If you really want to make it out here, you need to put that on her. Who the fuck is her manager at this point? Who the hell is on her team at this point? Because at this point, the things that I'm seeing after me saying what I said last week, and it's so crazy how you can, you know, be 100% to a certain extent, or I should say, on a person's side, and seeing like, okay, you know, yeah, we hype ourselves up to make ourselves seem like we did so we can get through it or whatever, and then sometimes we fall short of it. That's just life, okay? We're not gonna win it all. We can always say, oh, I'm gonna win, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna do it. And then when we do it, we fall short, okay? We don't win, you know what I'm saying? But we put our best foot forward, all right? That's fine. And that's how I was looking at that race, okay? I wasn't going to participate in the, oh, well, she talked big shit and she couldn't back it up. Because sometimes we do talk big shit and we fall short. Sometimes we have to do that to hype ourselves up or whatever to get through it or whatever. Because, you know, like in her situation, she's embarrassed. But I feel like the girl didn't even try. I just want to know what the fuck she was doing in the last month or so that she didn't go to the Olympics. Were you training for this race, or did you just sign up and say, listen, bitch, I'm just going ahead and do this just because, okay? Because that's what it seemed like. But I'm only saying that now because I'm frustrated at her. And y'all know me. I can like somebody, but I call them out on their shit when they need to be. And baby, you need to be called out on your shit at this point, okay? I don't give a damn at this point about you being 21 years old. I don't care. You are in the public spotlight at this point. You are nationally known at this point. That race happened and it was highlighting you. People literally were tuning in to see what you were doing. You have brought attention back to track and field. Even though there was still attention on it, you brought more attention on it because after you got disqualified from your Olympic thing, we still want to see whether or not you could still live up to that 100-meter height, okay? We wanted to see, could you live up to it, you know? And you're young, okay? So we're going to root for you. But you keep disappointing us. You keep disappointing us, and you disappointed the hell out of me in the past couple of days. This is now, I'm understanding why y'all say, oh, you know, she's overly cocky. She's overly this, and she's, you know, needs to be humbled a little bit. And I agree with you guys now. I see it. I stand corrected. I can stand here and I can say I stand corrected. Because the shit that I seen in the past couple of days, you liking a tweet that is comparing Shelly Ann Fraser Price, saying that she looks like Lil Wayne. Not only that, you also like a tweet saying that these Jamaicans are somebody had tweeted out and said, you know, not y'all Jamaicans still talking shit when y'all gotta walk barefoot to your coconut stand every day for a living. You like that tweet. And I'm just like, did the security guard just came here like, bitch, do you see me up in here and then you gonna try to open up the door? What do you want? I can't never do my shit without interrupting. But anyway, she's liking these tweets, and that's xenophobic, okay, if you ask me, you know. And then I go, and something told me to go on her actual page, and the pinned tweet on her page is her and this dude. So is the girl bisexual or is she gay? Which one is it, or is she not? Did we just assume because she said her girlfriend did her hair that she meant like a sexual, not a sexual, but a lover? You know what I'm saying? Is that what it is? Because I'm confused. Because then, you know, you got the old tweets that surface, you know, about disliking men that wear pink and all this stuff or whatever. So I'm just a little bit confused. Somebody clear that up. Either way, you're liking these tweets. Then you have Allison Pierce. What's her name? Allison girl, y'all know which one I'm talking about. Allison Fraser. I think it's Fraser, right? The girl that got the Miss Lady that got the most medals in track and field, okay? She got on a TV talk show or whatever, and she was just saying, you know, I just hope that she has a support system on her. You know, she's been thrust out there, and I just hope that she has a really good support system around her and that's giving her love and encouragement and stuff like that. And then you post on your Instagram story, you know, all the encouragement and stuff on TV means nothing at all. Really be meaning nothing at all or some shit like that. And I'm just like, what is going on? And then people trying to make it like, well, she probably trying to say that, you know, she probably wished that she would have gave that to her in private, or, you know, she would have spoke up then. These people don't have to speak up for you because they don't know you. Second of all, if they do get to know you because y'all on the same team or would have been on the same team, they got to train and worry about themselves too. But your attitude at this point is not inviting and making me want to reach out to you and be like, offer you assistance and guidance or whatever, because you don't even seem like the type at this point that would take it. I just was really disgusted by it. I'm just like, girl, you gotta grow up. And who is around her that's like not telling her to not post everything that comes to your mind? Okay, you're not like us no more. You're not a regular person. The spotlight is on you, and everything that you do now is going to be scrutinized, and you are digging a ditch deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper with people disliking you and not wanting to root and support for you. You need a support system. You need people on your side, but yet you're slowly pushing them away. And I see that now. That's just crazy. Like, you're about to ruin your own self because you can't stop yourself from being stupid. Like, girl, I know we all go through our problems, but we gotta grow up. We can't comment on everything. We can't post everything. You know, people not even trying to be nasty to you, but yet you being nasty to them. Like, it's no reason. It's no reason. Take your licking and keep on ticking. Like, go ahead and just go practice and train. That's what you should be focused on. Get off of social media. You don't have to respond to everything. You don't, baby. Okay? You got the world looking at you like, at this point. You got some people that really just like, I had your back, but now you're just doing the most at this point. And you're ruining yourself. You're ruining your rep. And you don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want people to look at you as the negative black girl. You don't want people to look at you like that. You know, your attitude got to get a little bit better. Okay? I get it. You're embarrassed. And that's why you're acting out. You're embarrassed. You're embarrassed because you hyped yourself up and you didn't live up to the hype at that point. But you also could have just let this fade into obscurity until the next time and then show and prove. But no, you keep going and you keep going. I don't know what's going to give. I don't know what's going to give. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. I'm disappointed in the way that she's acting at this point. And I see what some of y'all were saying in the comments. I get it now. I really do. And it's a shame. It's a shame. But moving on from that, you guys. So Tory Lanez had to go to court because to see if he violated his probation, right? By going to Rolling Loud. I said this dude was stupid. So you risk going to jail to come on stage during the baby set, which was right after Megan Thee Stallion set, so that you can be petty. That's what it was. It was for both of them to be petty because they both have a falling out with her at this point. That's literally what it was. And so now it's you that have to go to court to see if you violated the restraining order that told you to stay at least 100 yards away or whatever from Megan, you know, at all times until this court date or whatever comes up. So you go to court, they find out that you did violate it. And so therefore, they upped your bail from $190,000 to $250,000 and said that he cannot be at any place that she's at. So if she down the street, he can't be there. If she at this party, he can't be there. If she at this event, he can't be there. Okay? You just like, sir, quit digging the ditch deeper. Okay? Stop it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, these people, you know, you're trying to act so hard and trying to make it seem like it's not fazing you, but it is. It really is. It is. And I would just say, if somebody accused me of causing bodily harm on this, as to this magnitude to somebody, I would not be out here just doing all this stuff. I still be living my life, but I still be so fucking low key. You'll be like, where that girl go? Girl, I'm just chilling. I'm still out here, but you don't see me tweeting and doing all this stuff and acting ass or whatever. I be so fucking low key. And that's what some of these celebrities don't understand. And speaking of Megan had to go to the judge because Carl Crawford on 1501, her label, okay, he was trying to stop it, allegedly, he was trying to stop the remix for Butter, which is the BTS song that was supposed to come out, that is coming out this Friday, stopping her from releasing it without giving him like a 6-figure paycheck. I said, are you serious? So you was basically trying to bribe this girl to get you some money to get to release the stuff? It says, they said that, you know, he thought that it won't be beneficial to her career to be featured on this song, you know, and wants her to pay a 6-figure amount and force them to pay to sign the song off the releasing, to sign off on the song's release. My whole thing is this. First of all, you're doing this girl dirty because she went on ahead and signed management, not move record label. She signed management companies from, I guess, I don't know if she was being managed by your management company that you have with the record label. She signed with Roc Nation, okay? And he's been salty ever since. She's not on Roc Nation as a label. She's on it as a management company. She's still on his label, okay? And so therefore, you're still going to get a cut of what it is that she's doing because she's still on your label. So why are you acting this way and trying to prevent her from putting out this song with the biggest pop group out there? BTS? Girl, I don't even listen to their music like that, but my sisters and all them and my mama, they fucking big fans of them, okay? That group is huge, and you talking about something it won't be beneficial to her career? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? She's about to be featured and be introduced to a whole new audience of people that probably never heard of her, or probably heard of her but never heard her music, and get more people to come in and be fans of her, which means it's going to drive up sales if they do it right. It's going to drive up sales, it's going to drive up streams, it's going to drive up interest, which means more money in her pocket and money in your pocket. So why wouldn't you want her to do that? And why would you say that it's not beneficial? It's very much beneficial. It's very much beneficial. Just like when that Beyonce remix came out, it was very much beneficial. When the Nicki Minaj remix came out, truth be told, I don't even listen to the Nicki Minaj song. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I ain't like that song. I did not like that song, okay? It was cute to listen to a couple of times, but afterwards, I was just like, whatever. And I don't know. It wasn't, I don't know. I think they should have did something different than that song. Okay, because I want them to do a redo. At this point, I don't know what their relationship status is, but I want them to do a redo. Okay, I really do want another song between Nicki and with Nicki and Megan on there. But still, that opens them up to a brand new friend group. Okay, get people on their side, and that's money in your pocket, and you stopping it. The judge said, let her release that, and she is gonna release that. So niggas will be niggas. I just hope his other artists, you know, are paying attention to the things in the way that he's moving. And this whole situation with Boosie, you see how I live it to last, because he got on the Breakfast Club, which I don't understand why the Breakfast Club keep on inviting people on there just to put their problematic ass views out there. But I guess everybody has the right to say what they got to say. And he doubled down on his homophobic attacks on Lil Nas X, and basically said he don't think he went too far because, you know, straight people are under attack and they can't say anything. They can't say, talk about what they like. If they get attacked, if they say that they like women, if a man say that he like a woman. And even Charlamagne said no, okay? And you're talking about gay people doing this and doing that, and what about the kids, and I don't want them doing this, and you know, you putting the stuff on the kids. And it's always the kids when it comes to the gay people. When it comes to gay people, it's always the kids. It's always the kids. It's always about what about the kids, what about the kids, what about the kids. But it's okay for, you know, when we see sexually explicit stuff coming from straight people, it's never about the kids. You want to know who always used to say, what about the kids, what about the kids, when it comes to that? It was the white folks and the conservative white folks back in the day, you know, especially in politics, that didn't like rap music. They said, what about the kids? Look at what it's doing for the kids and stuff like that. But now we're doing the same thing. We see black people doing the same thing when it comes to gay people, especially black rappers, especially black men. So-called straight ones, okay? It's always, and some of you homophobic black women, it's always, what about the kids, what about the kids, what about the kids? You want to consider and thinking about the kids when you let your kids sit there and listen to that song that's talking about, you know, this woman getting fucked out by this man, okay, sucking dick and, you know, eating puss or whatever, or, you know, drug dealing and, you know, out here, you know, shooting up this person and doing all this stuff, and you got your kids saying gang, gang, gang and stuff like that. That's glorifying gang life, but what about the kids? But what about the kids in that situation? You know, since when does straight people not have an opinion? They always have an opinion. We don't care. We don't stop you from saying who you love. Y'all try to stop us. Y'all try to stop us, okay? You know, your kids seeing two people of the same sex is not going to make them want to do the same thing. I saw straight people all my life. I grew up with straight parents. I grew up with a straight household, and I came out gay. Okay? That's how it works. It's not no brainwashing. It's not nothing like that. If it's in them, it's in them, and you can't stop that shit. And like Charlamagne said, how you try to, why would somebody have to try to act gay? You know, why would they have to try to be straight? Or I should say, try to be straight. If you're straight, you're straight. Why do you have to try to be? You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense, okay? And he just refuses to get the point, and then want to put up a video talking about his manager is gay. He don't have a problem with gay people. You probably sucking off his dick, okay? Like, come on. I don't know. And then for Jocelyn Hernandez to basically agree with him, talk about something. That's why, you know, I ain't letting Bonnie Bella have no TV, because I don't want her to, you know, do whatever you want, but you're not finna brainwash my kid. Bitch, if you don't get your... This is why I say that bitch is problematic. And I hate myself because I actually do like her. But bitch, I'm gonna call your ass out on your dumb itch. Okay? You are stupid as shit. Okay? You know what? The problem, I'm gonna be 100% real with myself. You know, if I would have gave an opportunity to fuck that bitch, I probably would. That's probably why I still like her. Okay? I think she cute. I think she pretty. And she funny to me. But at the same time, she's a dumb bird. Okay? She's a dumb bird. She's ignorant as fuck. And I just don't understand what it is. You know, I'm just like, you know what? How is it that somebody who is bisexual or whatever it is you are, you know, you up here talking about what about the kids and you brainwashing the kids and all this stuff. Don't you understand that your daughter can see the stuff that you do as well? Your daughter can see the stuff that you do and want to be just like you. And I'm talking about the raunchy shit that you do, okay? This bitch get up there, you're showing your titties, you damn near had a porno scene up in the last season of the Cabaret or whatever. And I get it that you said you don't want her watching it on TV, but eventually she'll see that shit, okay? Girl, you shut up and you parent. Girl, you just shut the fuck up, okay? Girl, you're coming off as homophobic. You're coming off as a lot of stuff, all right? And people want to understand and think that, you know, just because, you know, there's homophobia within homophobia. I mean, the LGBT community. You know what I'm saying? It's called internalized homophobia, all right? It's very much there, all right? There's transphobia inside of the LGBT community and all of that, just like it is, you know? It's all based in what? White supremacy and all this other stuff. You know, when the oppressed become the oppressors, that's what happens. That's what happens within our own community, within our own fucking community. Okay, like shit is just crazy. The things that come out of people, the contradictory things that come out of people's mouths. Okay, but I'm not even gonna get that deep into it. That's why I left it at the end. But anyway, y'all already know where I feel about it. I feel like Boosie gay, or at least he a little play around there type of situation. I don't understand why people keep on giving him interviews to spew his ignorance, okay, and to you know, because he's just not gonna learn. He's just not gonna learn. And at the end of the day, if you're not gonna ask him, you know, who dick he been sucking or what nigga sucked his dick and broke his heart, don't interview him. Why do he got music out that we care about? Probably not. I don't know. But anyway, speaking of sex, OnlyFans, they said, my bad. We gonna let y'all show y'all titties. We gonna let y'all, you know, fuck on camera, okay? We gonna let y'all do what y'all was doing. We not gonna take away porn and all that stuff on the site. You know, we worked out a deal with the banks. They kept on blaming it on the banks. But, you know, I feel as though y'all should have not have put that announcement out until y'all was sure that y'all exhausted all avenues. And I really think that the backlash really got to them, and they realized that, you know, y'all was gonna have a decrease instead of the increase that you thought that you was gonna have by taking your most viewed thing off that your site is known for. So that's that. But anyway, you guys tell me how you feel. I'm about to go back down to work. All right. Sha'Carri, she just really made me mad. She just really made me mad, bitch. Y'all don't understand how I be hating. I be trying to stand up for people. I really, because I can't stand seeing people, all, you know, certain people just getting clowned and whatever. And so I just don't want to join that train. And then I be trying to stand up for them or whatever. And then every fucking time they do something to fucking just disappoint me. Just, girl. That's exactly what happened with that little girl. That little girl needs to grow up, okay? You need to grow up at this point. But anyway, I will see y'all later, okay? I'll probably be back Saturday if it's something good to talk about. Just know that there is no Love and Marriage Huntsville this Saturday. It's coming back on next week. We don't know why, but that's what's happening. Just like we didn't know why it wasn't no episode of Raising Kanan, but that's what it is. But, you know, you guys tell me how you feel. Enjoy the rest of your week. Be good, be safe, be easy. Don't forget that American Horror Story comes on tonight, and I will be reviewing that. And I will see y'all later. Peace.